we have made it. After 2 long nights of staying up until fucking 11 o'clock and missing it every time. Listen, I love him. I love him. I know it's a perfectionist thing and getting everything right and wanting to present a good product. So I'm not mad at it. It's just, unfortunately, I don't live in the greatest time zone. And so I don't, I'm usually going to sleep when he's dropping music. But, oh my God, it's here. Okay. There's a place where I often go, not to disappear, but to, okay. Wait, where the past what? That was a little quick. The past returns to burn my soul, and each time I turn that fire into something whole. What I go through, most will never know. But I don't really mind, as long as you make it back to the show. Oh my God! What? This opening scene? The editing. Wow. Oh, he's on fire, just like he said in the... I get it. I know he says that other people don't have to understand, but I feel like I really do understand him. Oh, that's the same scene. Saint, I think. The red hair I love. I absolutely love this. It gives a little bit My Chemical Romance, just a little bit. Okay, I did not guess it was gonna be more instrumental, like instrument based on the teaser. I love this. This is beautiful. The costuming, the coloring. The transition. The production. I love the synth in the background. And they're here for the show to watch him fall apart. Oh, wow. I love this. The note changes. That scene reminds me of another music video. I can't remember which one. Ooh. This costuming. I like the red, too. He had a white one earlier. Of course. I love that his bass lines are so specific because he is the one that's doing it. I love this section. It's totally different than the other ones already. I think that's the one thing. Oh my God, this black white color change. It's like from Saint to Limbo. If everyone remembers the Limbo video. Oh my God, I'm having so many thoughts. Stunning. Shut up. That's not it.
So I saved hundreds.
No way. Why do I feel like that was so short? Am I crazy? Was that not like a 2-minute song in my brain? Okay. I feel like based on the lyrics, based on the visual, and like some of the Easter eggs from the other videos in this one, because I did ask this on my podcast. Like, I was like, is the idea of the show different from the way it was used in previous projects than this one? Now, I will say, I was thinking he did mention he would use more like rock elements, or he wanted to get into heavier music. And I feel like this is the most instrumental based song he's made. Like, of course, he knows how to play most of the instruments in his music. He's played bass in his songs before. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't contribute instrumentally, but as far as the composition of the song, it's just a lot more instrument based. Like, seeing him with like a band, and like, my brain went straight to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, when they're literally a band, but also the way his jacket is made, like, and his red hair, like it was really giving that. Now, as far as the concept goes, obviously it's not the same as My Chemical Romance, but I'm just saying aesthetically, just the look. I like that. I thought it was really beautiful. The editing, even in the beginning, him sitting in the theater and he's on fire. So he's picking us up from the point of the time frame that was said in the beginning, when the little passage in the beginning was like, what did it say? Something about being on fire. Like, I'm going to burn after this point. And if you don't understand, that's okay, as long as you're here for the show, right? And this idea that, yes, I am who I am, whether you get it or not. I have all this shit going on, but if you enjoy it, yeah, hey, come watch. Like, I'm putting it on. I'm doing it while I have all this turmoil going on inside of me at the same time. And it's made such a beautiful, chaotic, like, I don't know how he's found so many different ways to express similar ideas. Because, like, he has different emotions. He's a human being. But I've seen this certain or this similar emotion in a way in other projects. Like, when I noticed some of the scenes where all the people on the stairs were reaching up to him at the top of the stairs, I swear to God, that's from that's alluding to something else. And I can't remember if it's Limbo or Saint. Because there's one where he's walking in the street and the camera's like shaking as he's having like a, not, I don't want to call it an episode, but just when he's going inside of his mind, and the camera kind of shows you how it could feel from your perspective on how he's feeling. But there's also a scene where he's on the bed. This is another video. I think it's Saint, where he's sitting on the bed and everybody in the room, there's all this chaos going on, and he's just still. And he's feeling all this like numb anger, but it's not coming out in the forefront. He's just there as it's all happening around him. I'm thinking way too hard. Okay. I'm just going to get this video out and we can have more conversations about it in the comments. But this was so beautiful. And like, there's a scene where I saw he's like walking, and he's in the lyrics, he's talking about like everything on the ground, but as he's saying on the ground, things are floating up. Like, his attention to detail for stuff like that always gets to me. I absolutely love him for so many reasons, for all of his attention to detail through his emotions, because sometimes you can get caught up in your feelings and then forget the other side of it, and he's so good at, toggling both. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Burn next. See you there. Bye bye. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, and it's only a minute long, so I think it's an intro to what the album's gonna be. Like, I think this is the whole song, because I tried to look it up before. I was like, I don't see a longer song. I have the show and then this 57 seconds. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited, because honestly, getting anything DPR in that I'm like new makes me excited. Wait, this was the teaser. He's smart. I said that in the video too. This production is insane. The piano. I don't know what plugin he's put on it, but wow. I love the strings. Wait, he mentioned about burning in the show video, and he was like, "Oh, if I'm burning, it's fine if you don't understand." Blah blah blah. Not blah blah blah, but you know what I mean. This is beautiful. This is cinematic. Like, damn it! I forgot it was only 57 seconds long. God damn it! Hold on. No, do that again. That's so beautiful. It's always the short songs. It reminds me of like Seraph. Just the build up of it. Like the signature build up in one kind of way into a bigger, more cinematic way. He likes to do that. I can't decide if these strings are real or just midied in. Because I'm going to be a nerd about it because I can. I'm going to be a nerd about it because I have a lot of time. If you listen, no, where is it? The vibrato right there kind of breaks, and it might be like a computer thing, I don't know, but the vibrato is not perfect right there, and it made it sound more authentic, so I like that. But I was like thinking to myself, is that a real orchestra? Okay. This part, I was in tears the first time I heard it. The doom, like that real cinematic mood, like push into the next section. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And the show is really giving the show. It's really giving, this is performance music. Does that make sense? Like music that you would imagine for like a scene in a movie or like on a stage. Like it feels like a show. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but that's how I feel. Jesus Christ. That's fucking beautiful. It makes me want to go listen to the show again, like in succession. Because that's what it's giving. It's giving like, this is the intro into the show right after. It might not be true, which would be a perfect misguiding, because misguiding I think is really good in music, just like he misguided me when I thought that this song in the teaser was going to be the song for the show, and it wasn't, which is perfect. Genius. But goddamn, the way, even though I know he's not a classically trained musician, his instinctual, like, how do I explain this? He has such good ear for music, for a person who hasn't actually had training for all the instruments he can play and all the music he produces. Like, when I'm listening to it, that's one of the things that I'm always thinking about. Like, damn, the composition of this song, how he's transitioning these parts, even the note choices. What song is it? The Set My Wings on Fire. And then he kind of goes like, and like towards the end, which sounds like it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's not the actual, what's the word? The technique per se, but it's the note choice. That's what I'm saying. Like, the choices in the composition are always so like, damn, ball. Like, you like, I understand. Like, you are way more talented than I think you realize. But I feel like the album is going to be very, very cinematic based on what I've heard so far, the lyrics. And I feel like I got some questions answered. Like I said in my last video, I was thinking about this. I was like, the show. I've heard him say that, welcome to the show, in other parts of Mido, but I was under the impression, possibly, that this would be a different, like, it wouldn't connect to Mido, that Ian, the album, was going to be completely different from Mido. But I feel like there's going to be some bleeding there, because I guess the reality is he can't completely separate himself from that kind of identity. So the show kind of being framed in this new era makes sense. and what it means in this new era makes sense. And so I just want the album now. I want the album. I want more MVs, obviously, because they tell their own story on top of the lyrics. But I want the rest of the album so bad. Please announce when the album is, sir. Okay, I'm done being a nerd. Bye.